I stand before you this morning as someone who has struggled to find hope over the past several months. It began at the end of last year when my cousin passed away, suddenly and tragically. That loss marked the beginning of what became an unrelenting season of grief. In just 6 months, I found myself mourning the deaths of nearly 10 people from my hometown, some very close to me. On top of that, a dear friend moved away, adding emotional distance to the physical absences. Those sorrows were visible, tangible, but what I didn't anticipate were the more subtle and complex voids that came with a major transition at work, beginning with the departure of a trusted mentor, followed by several other colleagues. The shift brought disruption, along with painful words and actions from others, that left me questioning not only my role, but also my value. Over time, I experienced a gradual loss of autonomy, respect, compassion, and ultimately trust in others and myself. Eventually, that loss of trust touched even my relationship with God. I began to question what purpose so much loss could possibly serve, especially when I was struggling just to sleep, eat, and hold a conversation. I turned to Scripture in search for answers and understanding. I needed help making sense of my grief, silence, and doubts. That search led me to the realization that truth can exist in paradox. Two things can be true at the same time. I can grieve deeply and still trust God. I can feel lost and still be held by Him. I can doubt and still be in the process of being restored. That truth softened something in me. It gave me space to breathe and space for a promise from Scripture to take root. One verse that became an anchor during this time was from Joel 2:25. I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. At first, that promise felt out of reach, too good for the pain I was in. But slowly, I began to see that God's restoration doesn't deny the loss. It enters into it. It doesn't erase the damage, but reminds us that even devastation is not beyond redemption. And in that tension, hope began to whisper again into the places of my life that had gone quiet. Even as I share this, the truth is I'm still grieving. But I'm learning that transformation doesn't always come in dramatic moments. Sometimes it's simply having strength to get out of bed, to pray, to show up honestly with someone else. Even in the slow work of healing, I'm discovering that God holds both my brokenness and His renewing presence at the same time. Both can be true, and He is faithful in them both. Thank you.